Ooh, it is bright out here. So let's see if I can fight the sun just a little bit. Let's see if I can fight the sun just a little bit. So here we go. We are backing up a little bit. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for checking in and being here. Maybe this is a little bit better. Don't mind my pickup truck. Let's see. Here we go. Here we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everybody's support. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers. So this is, as you see behind me, this is the background of my neighborhood. But if I turn my camera around, one of the things I said I was going to do was show you all different stuff. So one of the different things, as you know, my channel is all about everything. Disney, making beer, firefighting. So I was over on Pat's channel, and I was gonna wait for an opportune time to kind of do this where he wasn't busy, and he encouraged me once again to come out here and start this. Come out here and start this stream. So here we are. But this is my fire station. So we are in North Dayton, Massachusetts, where I am a member of the fire department. I've been here as a call firefighter, I've been here for just about 27 years now. Been a long time. But this is the front of our station. This station was built, the original part, which is right over here, the original part was built somewhere back around 1901 to 1903. And originally, as we walk around the neighborhood here in some other streams, good morning, Snoopy. As we walk around in some of the other streams, we're gonna see that fire station was actually built not as a fire station, but as a horse stable to help one of the mills here, which at one point was one of the biggest textile mills in all the world, out of little old Dayton. But we got 4 bays here. As you can see, we got 4 bays. So we're gonna take a walk inside. We're gonna show you some of the apparatus. There is some stuff, particularly when it pertains to like the roster here and the guys that are on and stuff. I'm gonna probably do some weird angles because we're not gonna show you any of their names or anything like that. I do wanna definitely protect, everybody's privacy. But I don't mind showing you some of my stuff. So let's take a walk inside. Let's see what we got. So I am here, and we are giving us a little peek. So this is the original part of the building. We have made it over a little bit. So over here, you want to take a look? This is one of our forestry apparatus. We use this for brush fires. Originally, we used to have the actual fire engines over here. The fire trucks were over here. And once we got the new station, hey, Sherry Mar, how are ya? Once we got our new fire station, we were able to shift a lot of stuff around, and it opened up some space for us here. So we have a washing and drying with we have a washer and dryer with a drying rack. So we can put a lot of stuff into the washing machines, and then over here, when we start it up, it just blows a lot of air through the gear and it helps it dry a little bit quicker. We do have a trailer here. Hey, Jimmy B, thanks for being here. Shona, Octavia, Costa Mom, hey everybody. Welcome aboard, welcome to my fire station. This is I guess for right now, this is our newest piece of equipment, our newest apparatus. Hi, Diane. This is our squad. So we've only had this a short time. It's new. And inside the compartments, you know, we keep general firefighting equipment. We are still stacking this with stuff. So, you know, this is kind of our quick reaction truck. We do carry some medical equipment, not very much, but just the basic stuff. It does have a full cab, right? We got our AED in a backpack, always comes in handy. Again, this station was built right around 1900, but we have modified it. Originally, the stairs came and landed right where that is, but over the years, it's been upgraded and modified. So this is our desk, and we will we'll go upstairs, excuse me, in just a little bit. We'll show you some of the stuff up there. And hose rack. So we got a bunch of new hose in because we just completed some hose testing. And we got a bunch of hose in the other day that we just put on the rack. I'll be curious when I turn the camera around if my voice is lined up with my mouth. As you know, I've been having a little bit of trouble there, but I did get an email back from Streamlabs, believe it or not. So I'm hoping that, you know, Lee, AAU, Devora, look at all you guys. Donna, oh my gosh, this is incredible. So this is our back room. Just general storage, you know, firefighting stuff. We got, I don't know, workbench here in case we got to try to fix something, our air compressor. Oh, you're a volunteer, huh? Can we see me go down the pole? We do not have a pole here, as this was originally a horse barn for the mill, and there will be a point where I just do a neighborhood walk, probably soon, where you're gonna see a mill, or part of a mill. Some of it's been demolished, but this was part of the mill. So, now I've turned, so I'm hoping that will help. More hose than my brother. Poles are very tough to get in fire stations right now. So this is part of our ventilation system, which we're gonna see here. And this is, ooh, Dwayna, thank you for subscribing. This is a map of Dighton right here. So it's a street map. But that's my little town of Dighton. So here we come into the big apparatus bay. This was put on as opposed to building a new station. Just a cost-saving measure. We needed a lot more room. Trucks were made bigger. They were becoming bigger than fitting through the door. And it works for us. At least for right now, it works for us. You know, it gave us room to put these big trucks in, wide berth. These buckets, because I know we always get asked, these buckets, this is foam. This is foam that is, we use for training right now because the foam is getting kind of old, so we don't want to use it in service. Good job, Trip Billy. Gonna make sure that the boss man don't fall overboard and get eaten by an alligator or something out there. So let's take a walk around the apparatus. So as you can see, we have a ladder, 103 feet. This one will work great for us. Again, this thing, we have a pump on it. Again, it helps when we're flowing water. Let's see if I come outside, if this helps. Here we go. Worcester. It's outside of Worcester. So this is our heavy rescue. Hopefully y'all are back. I see I have a good frame rate and my bit rate is pretty high right now, so hopefully everybody's back. Everybody back? Did we get back here? Everybody back in? I can restart the session. See if it helps any. I know how to correctly say Worcester. Fantastic. So this heavy rescue, we like, it's about, this is about, give or take 10 years, 11 years old now. So, fire up the siren. Maybe on another stream. We don't want to disturb the neighbors. And I've seen what's typically on a fire truck, but on this fire truck, we carry a little bit of water, but we also have a pump. This is the other side. We'll go around. But our heavy rescue is kind of like jack of all trades, master of none. So we carry a lot of equipment in here that can help us in various situations. So we got fans, saws. We got some electrical power. Worcester. So here we got more equipment, mostly medical equipment in here. And then this is kind of like, now we're gonna get to the working end of the truck, so to speak, where this is for a lot of car accidents. If we gotta lift heavy stuff, we can get some speedy dry out of the side here. And then around the back here, we're gonna get us into our jaws of life. So cut, push, pull, some tools for addressing the fire hydrants down there. We got a couple of rams. So typically we use this stuff for really bad car accidents. We need to pop a door, even some non-bad accidents. You know, if a door's just stuck and we got to get somebody out to go to the ambulance. But up here we got some ladders, a little hard suction to help us get some water. And on the top of the truck, we keep, there's like storage for extra speedy dry and all sorts of stuff. There's air up there because there's an air system. We'll get to that. But here, some more working tools. So these slide out, which is convenient. So as you can see, we got Sawzall, we have a drill, bits, Halligan tools, ladders. On this side, we got some rescue jacks. So these are used to help stabilize things that could possibly collapse, or if we're working a car or a vehicle, which we seem to use it on more than anything. A vehicle that's maybe rolled over and at an odd angle. We don't want the guys getting hurt, so we'll stabilize the car with those sometimes. And the ultimate, one of the ultimate entry tools, a set of bolt cutters and a Halligan. Pretty much get you into almost anything. We got a portable air system in case we have to go into a toxic environment. Using, yes, we are using Stort's couplings for most of the large diameter hose. So I'll show you when we get up to the front. It'll be a little easier to see. Thanks, Coach. Dayton is a nice town. We like it here. So here we go. Here's some more stabilizing jacks. So the other ones were a little newer. These are our older set. A couple of different extinguishers, a little bit of large diameter hose up there. So this is where some of the funner stuff is. Some of the funner tools that we get to use every now and then. So this is a refilling station. So these are the bottles that end up going in our packs that we wear on our back when we go into a fire. That's what they look like. So they'll give us up to just about 30 minutes of air. Depends upon, you know, working conditions, how somebody's breathing, physical fitness, all that stuff. But in this unit here, we have spare bottles. Most of the trucks have spare bottles in compartments, but this unit particularly, we can put 2 bottles in here, and we like this, we lock it down and it gets filled. We can take 2 off here, put 2 more on. So it's a continuous filling process that we can go through for longer calls. How heavy is our gear? So which I'll show you some of my gear in a minute. I'm not going to show you the rack, which I'm sure you can see in the reflection behind me just because it has some names on it. And I don't want to show any of the names, but I will grab my gear in a minute. So our gear all together, when you throw on the pack, the helmet, the coat, the boots, the bunker pants, we're looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of about 60 pounds. Nice, that's awesome, Lee. Bye, Shona, thank you. So this is the pump on the truck. And as you can see down here, we do have threaded couplings. That's the female end. The male end's right here. So, and we do use on our larger diameter hose here, we have Stewart's fittings. So we use both. We got a couple of sleds, so to carry people out of situations with if we need. So this pump's a little bit different to a certain degree. We do have a new truck coming in down the other fire station, which maybe we'll go do a tour down there on another day. We'll do another firehouse. Maybe we'll do another firehouse Monday before I go back to teaching school. But down here, you can see over in here, that's some of the controls for the pump. And we can induct foam. So we induct foam here with this little device. It allows us to put foam. Foam helps sometimes in different situations, putting out fires a little bit quicker. 25 years, that's great. That is incredible. It's a long time. That is a long time. 10 years is a long time. You know, we've done really well in the fire service in terms of kind of putting ourselves out of business, because fire prevention and new materials and technologies have helped mitigate fire hazard. I mean, it still happens, but it's a long time. So this is in here. We got room for 4 guys back here. Again, just about every seat we have in most of the trucks, especially in the rear, all have bottles. All have air bottles. And this is the driver compartment looking across to the officer's seat. So, getting half pap. Thank you for the sub. It's awesome. We are on the way to 100 people. We are on the way to 100. So, let me see here if I can, by hook or by crook. Here we go. Let's see if, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod here for like 2 seconds. All right. And let me go and let me grab my gear real quick. I'll bring it right around the corner. So we are going to show you all some different parts. So let's see if I can do this correctly without here we go. Just so I can see myself. All right, everybody can see me? Here we go. Look at all this glory. See, I'm not just head and shoulders. So first thing we got, fire helmet. You guys have probably seen this a dozen times. That's my number. We all have a number. The officers have usually a 2-digit number, but we use New York style. We had some of the rounder ones for a long time. So the Carnes, the 2020s, but for right now, most of the guys are wearing that. Some of our guys, mine is made out of heavy duty fiberglass, but some of the guys now are wearing true leather, like back in the day. So, jacket, right? Heavy jacket inside, has multiple pockets, and it has multiple layers. So if you look in here, okay, there's a couple different layers in here. So this layer in here, so let's get close so you guys can see. So these layers right here, right? So this is just kind of like cottony. This is a thermal barrier right here. It's like almost like a rubber, okay? And then you have the rest of it, all this stuff in here is like a Nomex fire retardant blend. What that does is Not only does it protect us from the fire, but that thermal barrier helps us protect from steam burns. So, you know, when you go into a fire and it's 400, 500, 600 degrees and you start spraying water around, a lot of steam. Steam can burn really bad. And then lastly, but not least, is these bad Larrys, okay? These are pants. The liners are made the same as the jackets, where there's like 3 layers to it. There's like a Nomex blend layer that helps protect against actual fire being burned. And then the inside has that steam barrier. And then there's like another heat reflecting / absorbing material on the inside. Boots, my boots are made of like almost like a Gore-Tex leathery type substance. So they're made high heat. This stuff's all made for high heat. So that's some of the gear that we wear. And how does this look? Does so here we go. Does my voice match my mouth right now? Did I fix that problem? Maybe, possibly. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. You like the helmet? That's awesome. Still dealing with sync issues. Well, I'm gonna call Streamlabs back. I thought maybe it fixed it. I was hoping. All right, ultra wide. Add winter. I am using Streamlabs, so it's been a work in progress. I'm desynced. I love it, Henning. So that big yellow box I said was for the vent system. So if you notice here in our trucks, we have this funny little apparatus, right? We do have full-time guys, even though I'm a call guy. We do have full-time firefighters. So I will, I got to check with the fire chief first before I go down there, because the guys are always there. But maybe to just show you like the apparatus bay and, you know, get you around a little bit. But we do have a new fire truck coming in down there. Should be in probably just about this time next year. So, oh, we're back. Oh, yes, we're back. This is fantastic. I am so happy that we're back. All of a sudden, it literally, I watched it on my screen. As you said, we are back. I was like, yep, we are back. Look at it. And then just as fast as that happened, foiled again by Streamlabs. It is like up and down and up and down and all. For those of you just joining, if you have not, I would please hit the like and subscribe button. So we are on the way to 100 subscribers. So that is definitely our goal. And if I had some widgety stuff here the other day. So let's see. I don't know, I can't get it back up, but it is coming. There's a little bar. I'm gonna try to figure out how to permanently, if you watch my test stream that I was doing last night, I did have some widgets up there on the screen. So yeah, there's that. But I guess it doesn't do it live. I don't know. I'll fix it. It's a work in progress. So again, that is for you viewing from maybe around the world, across the pond, where have you. This is, you know, some semblance of a typical fire station you would find here in America. So, and you know what, fire stations around the world are all really similar. I mean, you know, it holds trucks and people, you know. So if you are, and I would encourage anybody, if you are even remotely interested in anything like this, go down to your local fire station and just ask. You know, there are so many different roles to be filled. It's not just all, you know, diving into some sort of catastrophic, dangerous abyss every time you roll out the door. You know, and it helps people. It helps your community. It's, you know, you're showing up sometimes on people's worst days of their lives, literally. So, if you like to do that kind of stuff and you like to help people when they're at that, when they're at that point, this may be something to look into. And you know what? There's EMS, you can dispatch, police, always looking for help. So there are plenty. If you're interested, go check it out. I have a really, probably my best friend since childhood. He lives down in Georgia, and he's a fight up down there going. He's got really good guys. They're getting a new station, new equipment. Maybe part of this will be like firehouse tours up and down the East Coast because I drive it so much. I'm sure I could set something up with him, and I always love getting down there to see him every chance I get. So, which I haven't seen him in a little bit, so I think I'm about due for a trip to Georgia. And if you've never been to Savannah, I would 100% urge you to go. One of the trips I was down there with, me and producer Stephanie. They took us into downtown Savannah, down by the river and stuff, and it was incredible to walk down there. So, thanks, Lee. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. We grew up here, so this station, if you go back to the beginning, you're gonna see we have like a memorial and there's like a big parking area. I remember being a kid before the new addition came on. All that wasn't there. It was just one big grassy field, and we used to. Nice. You guys can see the green bar. I can't see it on my screen, but that's awesome. AAU, can you tell me what? Here we go. Here we go. Now we're up and running. So if Cindy is still here, I am curious as to where that program was, what community, because like I said, I've always wanted to start one here. I thought it would be great. Here we go. Yes, Jimmy B, here we go. Parkville, Texas, that's great. Anti-low software, yes, I do need to invest in that expeditiously. I need to get him on that contract with Streamlabs worked out quickly. Yeah, Snoopy. So there are some, they were very, very scarce, even going back 5 years ago. They're becoming a little bit more prominent, but I would love to have one out here in Massachusetts and around the area, Southern Mass, Rhode Island. Criminal justice is big, so that focuses a lot on like police, because it's easy to. Criminal justice is an easy program to run here in Massachusetts because you just need a history license, or vice versa. You can go out and get your criminal justice license and also teach history. How that goes hand in hand is beyond me, but I've always wanted to start basically a first responder course that encompassed police, fire, EMS, and dispatching. And one of the programs that I would love to pilot it after would be, there's a program in Arizona where the full-time firefighters were some of the instructors, and the kids went to the station and worked there and stuff. So, thank you, AAU. It's you know what? It's a labor of love. So, Coach, it is my curriculum would follow that of the Mass Fire Academy. And my idea in my head is by the time the kids graduated, they will have gotten experience between a junior program like we have here in Dayton. We have a junior firefighter program. Going to the station, getting the hands-on, getting the book work in the classroom and at the junior program, because our junior program administers material from the Mass Fire Academy. So, and then by the time, so they would have that. And then by the time they left here, they would have a little criminal justice underneath their belt, and they would be CPR and first responder certified. So It would be, you know, exposure to everything. They would be exposed, here in Dighton anyways, they would be exposed to fire and EMS. So the ambulance are all one, you know, and even communications, spending some time down there, seeing how things run, how the phones are answered and stuff is logged in and how busy it can be. You know, I think that'd be great. There are a lot of kids, you know, that they're just, for whatever reason, you know, they're not going to be book kids, and we need people like this in jobs like this right now. So thanks, Jimmy. CeeLo, you caused so much destruction over there, it bled over. Yeah, so you know what? Here in my town of Dighton, myself and 2 other call firefighters were the first guys to go through the fire academy here in town that we knew of anyways. So I have been through the Mass Fire Academy. They have like 2 versions of it. So they have, here in Massachusetts, they have like a full-time version, and they have like a call firefighter version or a volunteer version. So the call firefighter volunteer version is like a condensed version. So the full-time academy is like 16 or 18 weeks. And I think the call is only like 12, but you get all the same stuff, you know. The big difference really, for the most part, is the full-time academy, there's a lot more PT involved. So you're always doing physical training there, and you probably get more hands-on time, probably a little bit more often. Not too much, but just enough. So there's almost no difference, you know. If you haven't already, thanks for joining me. Hit the like button and subscribe. We are on the way to 100 subscribers. I've already picked up 3 today. So if you guys could share out my stream and my channel, that would be great. I would appreciate that. He's still causing destruction. That's why he's here. Don't make me go out and get a loaf shirt. I hope everybody's enjoying Pat's stream today. That was incredible that he got on, you know, all those rides at the beginning. There was almost nobody there. It was empty. I know when I was there, I need a loaf shirt. When I was there last week, you know, you guys saw how crowded it was. CeeLo, you take trolling to the next 2 levels, I think. Excellent, Coach. Thank you so much. That's awesome. The Urban Loaf. That's the Urban Loaf. Oh, see, my name can go with a lot of stuff. My last name's great. I'll go sub from all my troll accounts. That's great. And the Urban Loaf. And unbeknownst to me, we actually have some former firefighters in amongst our ranks, not just me. So we found that out today. Yes, CeeLo, you 100% take him to the next level. Listen, I love your enthusiasm. If you're gonna do it, go hard and then be done, you know? Let's adjust my camera here just a little bit. Here we go. Oh, that's not good, Devora. Yeah, I remember seeing those pictures. Jesus. I am one, if I have not said it, I'll say it 1,000 times. Fall River, Taunton, or Providence to go Sure, Coach. So for me, Fall River, my town borders Taunton. So when I tell you I live on the line, I can throw stones into Taunton from my front doorstep. But Fall River is probably like 15 minutes from my house. Providence is about 25. So, I mean, heck yeah, let's do it. I know some great little places in Taunton. If you're out this way, Fall River too. Providence, there's some good little bars. It's a little more expensive out there, but we actually, right near my house, so within a 5 to 10 minute ride of where I live, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 or 6 great little places that have like outdoor seating, and they're really, really nice. One of them is the River House, which is brand new, and then the other one I really like is the Berkeley Beer Company, because their patio sits right on the backs right up to the Taunton River. So, but like way upriver. It's really wooded. It's a nice view. Oh, Coach, let me know if you're coming out this way in September. That'd be great, because I start back teaching class. I think I got a report on the August 24th or 25th, and I get kids like September 1st or something like that. So I'll be back into the swing of things, and after a couple of days in the classroom, I'm sure I'll be looking for a little relief. Sam, the River House is very nice. It's a little bit on the higher price side for the Taunton area, but the food there is incredible. Jimmy B, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You help us immensely. Yeah, Coach, let's do it. Let's do it if you're going to be out this way. Wherever you are, I will just come to you. Are you out here for softball? Are you out here to do like your coaching thing? Hey, Nicholas, speaking of my students and going back to school. Free zone. It was for a little while, and he has showed up. Coach, that's awesome. That is great. Fun, and you got to laugh a little bit. And if you can't laugh at yourself, then I don't know. I hope you get through life pretty easy. I laugh at myself all the time because I just do. I can do some really like stuff you're like, what did he just do? That's outrageous. Well, that's really stupid. What are you doing? So, oh, and there everybody goes. Here we go. Down to 4. Boy, it's like up to 15, down to 4. Devora, can you see the green bar and the little YouTube number, the white number below there? Are you seeing both of those in your end? Because they're not on mine. So I'm really hoping that, I know my voice is still out of sync. I don't know. I'm trying everything in the world here. Excellent. Awesome. I'm glad you guys can see that. That's fantastic. Perfect. So those are some little widgets I put in there. So I plan to update the green bar as we go along. So once I get to 100, I think I'm going to set my next goal at I'll probably up it to 200. We're just going to kind of go at 100 at a time. So the green bar is my subscriber bar, Joe. So as I get subscribers, that bar is going to fill up. So if you have not subscribed yet and you want to see that bar fill up and that percentage go up, subscribe, and you should be able to in real time see that bar move. So when I was on last night, it was at 53. So far today, it's up to, last I knew it was up to 56. So I've gained 3 subscribers today, which is awesome. Good, Nicholas. You can see it too. I like it. And I hope so. Here is yeah, 3 is great, Coach. Here's what's probably going to happen come September is when we get back to school. Nicholas Botello is one of my students, and he's a great kid. I love having Nicholas in class. I am sure Nicholas is going to tell everybody, hey, Mr. Urban has a YouTube channel. And I would assume that at that point, once we get back to school, if it's not happening already, where he's out talking to some of his friends or whatever, you're probably going to see some of my students pop in here, which would be great. There'll be a bunch of fun to have. For those of you that showing 62, wow. All right, that's great, because when I looked earlier, Jimmy, today, I think we were only at 56. So at some point, I've gotten like 6 subscribers in the last day. Thanks, Coach. I try. Teaching is coaching. That's the way I look at it. Teaching's coaching. So the material is the playbook, and the kids win, like they score by passing my class. So, you know, it's getting them to understand the playbook. But I'm assuming that, you know, we're going to see a bunch of my students pop in here, and, you know, they're all really great kids, and we'll have a good time. I've got some that have a very, we get along, some of my students and I get along really good because we have very similar senses of like humor and perspectives on like, you know, we can kind of laugh at ourselves and stuff like that. So I have really great classes. I cannot complain. I did teach math and science this year. I'm teaching nothing but math. And I always tell my kids the best person to learn math from is the guy that's really terrible at it, because I understand all the different tricks and ways to look at problems in order to learn it. If you ever want to learn something, you know, but we're going to pause you guys for 1 second just because somebody else is getting here. So let's see. I'm going to put you guys on mute for a minute. So here we go. I'm gonna go get ready because one of my fellow brothers in arms just showed up, and the next community over just struck for a work and structure fire. So we're gonna go prepare in case we gotta leave. I thank everybody for joining me. Please, please, please hit that subscribe and thumbs up button. It helps me out a bunch. So we are on the way to 100. And I will catch you guys later. We're gonna do a little streaming from the zoo tomorrow. So make sure I will let everybody know what time that's going to happen. But we're going to go to Roger Williams. We'll be there for a few hours tomorrow. We'll let everybody look at the animals. My home away from home sometimes. So I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody had fun. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Post some fire trucks. That would be great. Put some fire truck emojis going. So we're going to go, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that my cohort and I here don't have to jump into action really quick, but you never know how that goes. So thanks for joining me. Everybody have a great night. Have a great day, and I will see you all soon. Thank you for joining. Have a great